Hey, yeah, I couldn't film an awful lot last night in the capsule hotel. I just couldn't. It was like guys everywhere, sort of very clicky as well, very clicky. I discovered a couple of things. It was quite an experience last night. My head feels a lot better today, by the way. The sort of overriding feeling from last night's experience was that it's clicky. No one spoke to me in that whole night. Walked past people, stood in lifts with people for like 10 floors, sat next to people in like different areas, and no one spoke to me at all. No one. Completely ignored me. It was almost like, even the staff, they were rude. They were like really not very friendly at all. Very regimented, very do this, do that, blah blah blah. It was like it was their little thing. They didn't want me there. It was blatantly obvious they didn't want me there. So I am now quite glad I didn't stay the other 2 nights. But I got a really good sleep though. I slept like a log in that capsule. Honestly, it was really alright. And by the way, at night they turned on the aircon in the corridor. They didn't have aircon in the room, but it was enough to cool the room down because they had it all along the corridor. So I wasn't roasting. It was really pleasant. It was great actually. It was really good sleep. Probably one of the better sleeps I've had since I got to Japan, and that's the truth. But how clicky was that place? It was the least friendly place I've been in the whole month in Japan. Put it that way. I mean, people were friendlier in McDonald's. People sitting next to me at McDonald's were much more friendly than that. It was like, we don't want you here. You're a foreigner. It was literally like that. Anyway, so now I'm talking to you from my hotel room in Nagasaki. Just come here on the train, and I went to the station. I said, look, my ticket's for 5:20. Can I get there now instead? And he said, there's one in half an hour, train in half an hour. Do you want that? I said, fine, book me on it. That was 1 o'clock. Got on the train at 1 o'clock. Got here at 3. Saved 4 hours basically. I wasn't going to sit around in Fukuoka trying to think of things to see in the city. There wasn't anything really to see, so I just left. I've come down to Nagasaki. Hotel room, probably the dirtiest I've stayed in, but not unpleasant. Sort of, just a bit sort of old, needs a lick of paint, but it's not unpleasant. It's not small. It's not the smallest I've stayed in. It's reasonably okay. It's clean in the right places, like the toilet's clean, the bath's clean, bed sheets are clean, but it's just generally not that. It's a bit grotty, but it's not unpleasant though. It's weird. It's kind of quite airy. It's nice. 28 quid a night, so not too bad. It's about 4 o'clock or something. I'm thinking of going to somewhere today, but I'm just so tired. See? So yeah, I'm thinking of doing something, but I can't be bothered. I'm just knackered. And I might just sort of chill out. I might go for a little walk later or something, but I'm just going to chill out now. And it wasn't so much last night. I slept well last night. It was the night before that. Anyway, Nagasaki looks quite small, so I reckon I can probably sit. I've got 2 full days here. I've got Monday all day, Tuesday all day, leave on Wednesday, and today's Sunday, so I've got Sunday evening. So I don't think it's going to be big deal to do everything Monday and Tuesday. I think it'll be enough. It's really pleasant here. It's quite a pleasant place. Very hot though, and yeah, I'll show you it all later and that. You know, last night I was saying I can't figure out the point of that capsule, because why not just put a bed in the room? Well, I've realised under my capsule was next door's, so they're getting 2 beds. That panel below mine was next door, so he was the lower one, I was the upper one, but it's 1 capsule, 2 rooms. So I couldn't work out. I was thinking, what's the point in this? Just put a bed there. But of course they're getting 2. I only realised that in the middle of the night when I heard him moving. I was being a bit thick probably. I should have realised that it was that, but anyway. Hey, went out tonight, got some food, had a little walk round. It's really small, Nagasaki. I'm kind of right in the middle of it, which is quite cool. Sort of bumped into 2 English guys who seemed alright, and we were sort of chatting and having a drink and that, and we got chatting to these 2 Japanese, and we went to karaoke with them. Just got back. It's like 2:30, and it was quite a good laugh. I mean, I wasn't really in the mood though. I was tired. I wasn't drinking. Tomorrow, basically head north to the Peace Park and the Bomb Museum. It's the northernmost site. I'll just go there and work my way back during the day. So I'll basically start there, just head back, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks a really nice town. Hi guys, so I'm here in Nagasaki. It's boiling hot again, but I'm here at the Peace Park, and the noise you can probably hear is a fountain, which I'll show you in a second. Peace fountain. And I'm going to go up. There's a cathedral up the road, and there's the Hypercenter statue, which is the centre of the explosion statue, down the road. And then if I get time, I'm going to go to the A-bomb museum, but I don't know if I'll get time today, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, it seems like a pleasant enough place. A bit depressing, of course, like in the same way Hiroshima was. But overall, seems all right here. So I'll show you around a bit. There are loads of statues here, monuments to different peace things. That one's from Italy. Nagasaki's sister city, which is Middelburg in the Netherlands. Okay, so this is the Catholic Church in Nagasaki. Cathedral, I think they call it, but it's not. Okay, so it is quite big now, I've got close. But basically, this is a completely reconstructed cathedral. The original being destroyed in the atomic bomb. Basically, these statues were part of the old cathedral that has been destroyed in the atomic bomb. And you can see where the cement has been just seared by the heat.
just been melted on there. Bits of masonry like fallen off them. This one's possibly in the worst condition of all. Look at the bubbling on that cement from the heat. Can't imagine how hot that was. It's just burned holes in the cement and blown the head off the statue as well. That statue also been blown apart. That there is a granite column which has been snapped in half. Imagine the power behind that. It's been snapped like a matchstick. Nagasaki.
The wisdom of the hour is not yours to be cruel with. The wisdom of the hour is not yours to overrule with. Watch that devil, 'cause he's a charmer. He'll peel away your body armor like hunting bees, stings in long hair. You got your eyes shut 'cause you don't care. Come round.
Atomic Bomb Museum. Just been in there. Hey, just been in the Nagasaki Atomic Bomb Museum. Got to tell you, that was, I think in a way it was kind of worse than the Hiroshima one. It's a bit less famous, but I think it's worse, to be honest. I think it's more harrowing. It's just more graphic. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm not really feeling too good after being in there. I don't mean like I feel sick, I mean I feel upset. And it's just really, really horrible. Anyway, I had to stop filming, just depressed. I'll tell you, I just seen an image I'll never forget. I'll say I want to maybe get it from somewhere, off the internet, and put it in this film, but I don't know if I should really. It's just this little baby in the arms of the mother, just charred, dead, just like this on its back. And at the station down the road after the atomic bombing, I know like everyone would say you can get whatever images you like. You know, you can shock with 1,000 images from that day, but this one was just this little baby. You know, it's just, I tell you, you talk about war crimes. That's not a war crime. I don't know what is. I guess I'll go somewhere else now. Nagasaki today, beautiful sunset. From the Lions Club, this one. And now in the hypercenter park. I'm going to go and see the marker where the actual center of the bomb was. So this is the black marble marker. I'm not completely sure, I'll research that. This is part of the cathedral that we saw earlier. It's been relocated here into the Peace Park, into the hypercenter park, for the memorial. It's the only bit that survived. Memorial.
It's not fair to leave this here, oh, inside my mind. Oh, it's not fair to leave this here.
Hey guys, I made it to, well, the area where I'm staying. I got the tram, 50p, better than spending a £5 on a taxi, or whatever it would be, £4 I think. So, I actually just decided to sort of go for a little walk really. So, there's the pretty lights over there, and the water reflecting. It's quite nice. More pretty lights up there. It's a nice place. So having got up well late again today, I don't know why I keep doing that, I'm just so tired at the moment. I got up at like 1:30. I set the alarm for 10:30, but anyway. So I've come up to the top of a hill, Glover Garden. It's quite well known in Nagasaki, it's sort of quite famous. And I wanted to come up here, and it's a great view, I'll show you. So as you can see, it's quite pretty, and I'm going to go and have a look round. Quite a pond. Some serious big fish as well. So this house was used for the Mitsubishi dock workers. British one there. All models of ships. Beautiful they are, really beautiful. Real works of art. Another British one there, HMS Prince. Great view out onto the pond. Massive fish in there. Very colourful fountain. So this was the only European style building in Nagasaki outside the settlement. It's nice. Okay, so this is the main house in the whole place. The Glover house where Thomas Glover lived. Very nice. This is my main man, Thomas Glover. So guys, I know it seems a bit boring, this European architecture thing, but to understand it, you have to appreciate how unusual it was for them to have foreigners here. They had like foreigners areas. It was a real novelty, and it still is. You can feel it. It's like you're always a foreigner. It doesn't matter how, you could marry a Japanese girl, live here for 20 years, you're still a foreigner. That's the way they think. It's not a racist thing, it's just the way they are. Kind of is racist in a way. I mean, a Japanese person said to me, "Oh, are you American?" And I said, "No, I'm British." And she said, "Oh, I don't know, sorry, you all look the same to me." Now, if I said that to a black person in Britain, that's so racist, you all look the same to me. But here, she didn't mean it like that. It was just the way she said it. Yeah, it's nice here, I like it. I'm going to move on, try and find the Confucian temple, which is in the Chinese area. So there's a tiny little Japanese garden in here. So lovely, these things. So lovely. Look at that, fish and chips, anyone? They are huge, absolutely huge. You couldn't get both hands around one of them, just to give you an idea. Just met this very hot cat. It's very skinny. Maybe they're supposed to be like that. I don't know if it's a particular breed or what. It's fucking resting in the sun. Alas. This is actually a Confucian shrine in Nagasaki. It's absolutely brilliant. Pretty sure that means it's Chinese, which means I'm going to China next year because they're much nicer. Look at the detail on that.
That's what I'm thinking. Probably do it tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, instead of going down to
So as you can probably tell, I'm at the top of the mountain now. So the port of Nagasaki, my last day in Japan, my last evening in Japan. It's not the clearest day, but that is quite a sight, I can tell you. So another sunset, Sea of Japan, misty day, tropical mist, but nonetheless really lovely. So the lights are coming on in Nagasaki, twilight. Hey, so my last day in Japan, last night in Japan. Tomorrow, get up early, get the train, excuse me, go to Fukuoka again. Get the ferry from Hakata, and takes about 3 hours to get across to Busan. I think my ferry is at 4, so I should be in Fukuoka by about 12. So maybe I don't know, do a bit of shopping or something. Went to the Glover Garden thing on the hill, that was quite nice. Went to the Chinese temple, which was really good. Really liked it there. Bombed over to the cable car for the mountain, as you saw, and went for a pizza, very Japanese pizza, and came back to the hotel, and just preparing for tomorrow, really. Kind of, I haven't actually booked a hotel in Busan, which is a bit stupid, but I got told that it's quite easy to book something at the tourist information office there, so I might just do that. Or what I may do is, while I'm sitting around Fukuoka, I might go to the travel agency there and just see if they can book anything for me. I'll probably just do 2 days there and 4 in Seoul, and that's it. That's Korea done. Couple of things I want to do in Busan, like I want to go on a cruise around the islands, because they're really famous down there. It's really supposed to be really nice, so I'm going to try and look into that. Tonight, gonna just mess around, just get ready for tomorrow, really. Nothing major. It's a bit of a, I don't know, last night in Japan has proved to be a little bit of don't know, anticlimax, really, I suppose. I haven't really done much, but anyway, still that's that. So my battery's going, so I'll speak to you in a bit. Hey, just wanted to add a couple of things. I've just been reading my South Korea book, and already I've read it, and I thought, like, I read like about Busan and about a little bit about Seoul, and already I'm thinking, shit, I should have gone there earlier. I needed longer in South Korea, you know. I've only actually got 6 nights there. I would rather have had 10 days maybe. 10 nights, 9 or 10 nights, because there's like loads to do there. Well, not loads, but like it sounds pretty cool, and it sounds like there's a little bit more to do there than I've got time to do. So yeah, I mean I was supposed to do 2 weeks in Korea, as we already know, and I've like cut it short to stay in Japan. And I'm wondering whether that was a good move actually. Now I'm kind of in 2 minds about that. But we'll see, I suppose. But that's done now anyway. I've got 6 nights there. I'm going to do 2 nights, possibly 3 in Busan and 3 in Seoul, or 2 in Busan and 4 in Seoul. I'm not sure yet. Although I've seen a lot and I've travelled a lot in the last 4 weeks, and I've still got 2 weeks to go, it's kind of like, it's just, I've seen nothing really. Well, I've seen a lot. I've seen like a very low percentage of what there is to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Korea now, really. Just by the way, I just read about taxis, and a taxi in Busan. This book's a few years old, so it reckons it's about 80p as your baseline in a taxi. So for the first 2 kilometres it's 80p. In Japan, the minimum I've paid for the first 1.2 kilometres is £2.50. So it's much cheaper for a start. Hotels look cheaper as well. Not cheaper necessarily, but better value, better hotels for the same money. And yeah, it's looking like it might be a bit of a relief for the old wallet anyway. So yeah, looking forward to it.